The qualification session is at Auto Union Ring in Darmstadt, Germany. The wind speed is 4 km/h from the east. Kevin Lekmanski from United States in Startzielgerade is first. Samir Kadora from Cuba in Audi SEs is P1. Lekmanski in Bra 1/4 CKE is P2. Samir Kadora is second. Lekmanski in Sachs SEs is P2. Samir in Startzielgerade is first. Kevin Lekmanski in Carousel is second. Best lap is a 2:35.827. 2.246 off pole. John Lutton from United States in Audi SEs is third. Best lap is a 2:47.912. 14.331 off pole. Kadora in Boschkov is first. Best lap is a 2:33.581. Davidson from United States in Audi SEs is P4. Samir Kadora in Gegengerade is P1. Davidson in Sachs SEs is P4. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Samir is P2. Best lap is a 2:30.937. 30.388 off pole. Cadora is up 0.36 in Bra 1/4 CKE. Cadora is up 12.50 in Boschko. Cadora is up 22.49 in Sachs Esses. Samir Cadora is up 6.58 in Gegengerade. Cadora is up 9.10 in Start Zielgerade. Samir Cadora improved his P2 with a 2:21.441. 20.892 off pole. Cadora is up 0.36 in Carousel. Luton is first up 0.25. Samir in Audi Esses is P2 up 0.11. Cadora is up 0.43 in Boschkov. Samir is up 4.29 in Sachs Esses. Luton in Start Zielgerade is first. Luton is provisional pole with a 2:00.435. Cadora in Gegengerade is P2 up 21.39. Cadora improved his P2 with a 2:00.915. 0.480 off pole. Lekmanski in Audi Esses is P3 up 0.74. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Kevin Lekmanski is up 0.08 in Blaupunkt curve. Lekmansky is up 2.22 in Sachs Essies. Lekmansky is up 3.36 in Boxenkere. Marc de Gras from Canada in Sachs Essies is P2 up 1.04. De Gras is up 0.89 in Start Zielgerade. De Gras is provisional pole with a 159.876. The race session is at Auto Union Ring in Darmstadt, Germany. The wind speed is 2 km/h from the north-northwest. Marc de Gras is P1. John Ludden from United States is P2. Samir Kadora from Cuba is P3. Kevin Lekmansky from United States is 4th. David Zahn from United States is 5th. De Gras from Canada is 1st. Race start. Ludden is 2nd. Kevin Lekmansky in Carousel is 3rd. Samir in Audi Essies is P4. Marc de Gras entering the pits is 4th. Samir is now 3rd. Lekmansky in Blaupunkt curve is 2nd. Kadora is 3rd. Lekmansky in Sachs Essies is 3rd. Lekmansky is now P2. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Kadora in Gegengerade is P4, 0.5 behind Zahn. Samir Kadora passed David Zahn for 3rd. Lekmanski in Boxencare is second, 0.2 behind John Ludden. Samir in Start Zielgerade is third, 0.1 behind Lekmanski. Zahn in Carousel is fourth, 0.4 behind Samir Kadora. Lekmanski is fourth battling Zahn. Kevin Lekmanski passed Zahn for third. Kadora in Bra 1/4 CKE is P2, 0.2 behind John Ludden. Zahn in Boschkov is P4, 0.6 behind Lekmanski. Samir Kadora is second, 0.2 behind John Ludden. Samir Kadora lost P3 to Zahn. David Zahn in Sachs Esses is third, 0.5 behind Kevin Lekmanski. Kevin Lekmanski in Start Zielgerade is P2, 0.4 ahead of Zahn. Zahn in Carousel is third, 0.2 behind Lekmanski. Samir Kadora in Sachs Esses is P4. Best lap is a 2:44.487. 41.039 off the fastest lap. David Zahn in Audi Esses is P3. Bjorn Heyman entering the pits is fifth. Ludden in Sachs Esses is P1. Kevin Lekmanski from United States in Sachs Esses is second. Kadora entering the pits is P4. Zahn in Sachs Esses is third. 5 minutes remaining in the session. John Ludden from United States in Audi SEs is P1. Lekmanski in Audi SEs is P2. Zahn is third. Björn Heyman from United States is P5. Heyman exiting pits. Ludden in start Zielgerade is P1. Heyman entering the pits is 5th. Zahn in Sachs SEs is 3rd. Kevin Lekmanski from United States is P2. Zahn in Carousel on lap 5 is 3rd. Kevin Lekmanski in Boschkov is 2nd. Samir Kadora exiting pits. Heyman exiting pits. Samir is P4. Ludden in Audi SEs is 1st. Lekmanski in start Zielgerade is 2nd. Samir is P4. Kevin Lekmanski entering the pits is second. The leader has just finished the race. Ludden finished first. Heyman finished fifth. Davidson is P2. Zahn finished second. The race session is at Auto Union Ring in Darmstadt, Germany. The wind speed is 2 km/h from the northeast. Björn Heyman is first. David Zahn from United States is P2. John Ludden from United States is P3. Kevin Lekmanski from United States is fourth. Samir Kadora from Cuba is fifth. Mark DeGraw from Canada is P6. Heyman from United States is first. Race start. Ludden is second. Ludden passed Björn Heyman for P1. Samir in Carousel is fifth. Zahn is P2. Ludden entering the pits is P5. Simon of the Desert entering the pits is 6th. Lekmanski in Bra 1/4 CKE is P3. Zahn in Blaupunkt Curve is P2. Lekmanski is third. Zahn is third. "10 minutes remaining in the session. David Zahn passed Kevin Lekmanski for P2. Kedora in Sachs Esses is P4, 0.4 behind Kevin Lekmanski. Lekmanski in Gegengerade is third, battling David Zahn. Kedora in Startzielgerade is fourth, 0.5 behind Lekmanski. Zahn in Carousel is P2, 0.2 behind Heyman. Lutton exiting pits. David Zahn passed Bjorn Heyman for P1. Bjorn Heyman is second, 0.1 behind Zahn. Heyman passed Zahn for first. Zahn is second, 0.5 behind Heyman. Zahn is now first. Kedora in Rosemeyer Kurv is second, 0.2 ahead of Heyman. Kedora passed Zahn for P1. Zahn from United States in Boschkup is P3, 0.2 behind Heyman. Zahn lost P4 to de Graaf. Heyman is second, 0.3 ahead of Kevin Lekmanski. Samir Kedora is second, 0.2 ahead of de Graaf. De Graaf in Boxencare on lap 2 is third, 0.2 behind Samir. Simon of the Desert exiting pits. Marc de Graaf passed Samir for P2. Marc lost second to Samir. Heyman from United States in Startzielgerade is P5, 0.5 behind Zahn. Heyman passed Zahn for fourth. De Graaf is second, 0.2 behind Kedora. De Graaf was 3.9 faster last lap. Simon of the Desert exiting pits. Kedora in Bra 1/4 CKE is second, 0.3 behind Marc. Lekmanski in Blaupunkt Curve is P3, 4.4 behind Kedora. Lekmanski passed Samir Kedora for P2. Kedora is third. Samir Kedora lost P3 to David Zahn. John Lutton in Gegengerade is P6. Best lap is a 5:02.992. 3:01.651 off the fastest lap. Simon of the Desert exiting pits. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Marc de Gras in Carousel is P1. Kevin Lekmanski in Audi SEs is P2, 0.5 behind Marc. Simon of the Desert from United States in Carousel on lap 1 is 7th. Simon of the Desert entering the pits is 7th. Lutton is 6th. Davidson in Boschkov is 3rd. Heyman from United States in Sachs SEs is P4, 1.6 behind Zahn. Björn Heyman passed David Zahn for P3. Kevin Lekmanski in Carousel is 2nd, 3.6 behind de Gras. Björn Heyman in Carousel is 3rd. Samir Kadora entering the pits is 6th. De Gras in Sachs SEs is P1. Lekmanski in Boxenkir is 2nd. Pork Fried Bryce entering the pits is P7. Lutton in Carousel is P5. Kevin Lekmanski in Audi SEs is P2, 4.1 behind Marc de Graw. Marc de Graw was 2.1 faster last lap. Marc de Graw in Sachs Esses is first. Zahn in Carousel is P4. Samir exiting pits. The leader has just finished the race. De Graw finished P1. Ludden finished 5th. Kevin Lekmanski finished P2. Heyman is 3rd. Heyman finished P3. Zahn is 4th. The qualification session is at Auto Union Ring in Darmstadt, Germany. The wind speed is 1 km/h from the east-northeast. Pork fried rice from United States in Startzielgerade is first. Samir Kadora from Cuba is second. Pork fried rice in Bra 1/4 CKE is first. Simon of the Desert from United States in Audi SEs is 4th. Samir Kadora in Sachs SEs is 1st. Pork Fried Bryce in Gegengerade is 2nd. Samir Kadora in Carousel is 1st. Best lap is a 2:43.061. Kevin Lekmansky from United States in Carousel is 3rd. Best lap is a 3:12.728. 29.667 off pole. David Zahn from United States in Gegengerade is 6th. Pork Fried Bryce from United States is P2. Best lap is a 2:55.482. 12.421 off pole. Zahn in Audi SEs is 6th. Best lap is a 4:11.294. 128.233 off pole. Lekmansky in Boxencare is P3. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Lekmansky is provisional pole with a 2:05.548. John Ludden is provisional pole with a 2:00.635. Mark DeGraw is provisional pole with a 1:58.974. Lekmansky is up 0.76 in Audi SEs. Kevin Lekmansky is up 1.00 in Rosemeyer Curve. Lekmanski is up 0.51 in Sachs Esses. Kevin Lekmanski is up 1.19 in Boxenkir. Lekmanski improved his P3 with a 2:03.134. 4.160 off pole. Simon of the Desert in Carousel is P8. Best lap is a 5:40.952. 3:41.978 off pole. Björn Heyman from United States in Start Zielgerade is P7. Heyman improved his P7 with a 2:33.901. 34.927 off pole. Lekmanski in Blaupunkt curve is P4 up 0.28. Lekmanski is up 0.73 in Sachs Esses. Heyman in Blaupunkt curve is P7 up 19.10. Heyman is up 18.76 in Sachs Esses. Heyman is up 19.19 in Boxenkir. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Björn Heyman improved his sixth with a 2:05.672. 6.698 off pole. Lekmanski in Blaupunkt curve is P4 up 0.57. Lekmanski is up 0.90 in Sachs Esses. Lekmanski is up 0.42 in Boxenkir. Zahn in Start Zielgerade is fifth. The race session is at Auto Union Ring in Darmstadt, Germany. The wind speed is 3 km/h from the north-northeast. Marc de Gras is P1. Samir Kadora from Cuba is P2. John Lutton from United States is third. Kevin Lekmansky from United States is fourth. David Zahn from United States is P5. Björn Heyman from United States is P6. Pork Fried Bryce from United States is 7th. Simon of the Desert from United States is 8th. De Gras from Canada is 1st. Race start. Lekmansky in Carousel is 4th. Zahn is 5th. Heyman in Audi SEs is 6th. Pork Fried Bryce in Bra 1/4 CKE is 7th. Pork Fried Bryce passed Heyman for P6. Simon of the Desert is 8th. Kadora in Boschkov is 2nd. Zahn is P4. Gregory Myers entering the pits is 9th. Kevin Lekmansky in Sachs SEs is P3. 10 minutes remaining in the session. David Zahn in Gegengerade is 4th, 0.3 behind Lekmansky. Heyman is 5th, 0.1 ahead of Pork Fried Bryce. Pork Fried Bryce in Start Zielgerade is P6, 0.4 behind Heyman. Pork Fried Bryce is now 6th. Kadora in Carousel is P2, 0.4 behind Marc de Gras. Gregory Myers exiting pits. Heyman is 4th, 0.3 ahead of Zahn. Zahn is 5th, 0.4 behind Heyman. Pork Fried Bryce in Rosemeyer Kurve is P6, 0.3 behind David Zahn. Lutton in Boschkov on lap 2 is 7th, 0.4 behind Pork Fried Bryce. Samir Kadora in Sax Esses is P2, 0.4 behind Mark. Pork Fried Rice in Gegengerade is 5th, 0.3 behind Heyman. Samir in Boxenkir is 2nd, 0.1 behind Mark de Graaf. John Ludden in Start Zielgerade is 5th, 0.3 ahead of Pork Fried Rice. Kadora from Cuba is P2, 0.4 behind Mark de Graaf. Pork Fried Rice in Audi Esses is 5th, 0.4 behind Ludden. Pork Fried Rice passed Ludden for P4. Björn Heyman in Rosemeyer Kur on lap 3 is P4, 0.1 behind Pork Fried Rice. De Graaf is P2 battling Samir. De Graaf passed Samir Kadora for P1. Björn Heyman on lap 3 is 3rd battling John Ludden. Björn Heyman lost 6th to Lekmanski. Samir in Sax Esses is 6th, 0.4 behind Pork Fried Rice. John Ludden in Start Zielgerade is P2, 1.7 behind Mark. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Samir from Cuba in Carousel is 6th, 0.5 behind Pork Fried Rice. Samir entering the pits is P6. Ludden in Bra 1/4 CKE is P2, 1.6 behind de Graaf. Simon of the Desert is P4, 0.4 behind Lekmanski. Simon of the Desert lost P4 to Pork Fried Rice. Heyman in Boschkov is P6, 0.7 behind Simon of the Desert. Samir exiting pits. Simon of the Desert in Sax Esses on lap 4 is P5, 1.0 behind Pork Fried Rice. Simon of the Desert lost 5th to Heyman. John Ludden from United States in Carousel is P2, 2.3 behind Mark de Graaf. Bjorn Heyman in Carousel is P5, 0.7 behind Pork Fried Bryce. Heyman passed Pork Fried Bryce for 4th. Ludden in Boschkov is 2nd, 3.0 behind Mark. Pork Fried Bryce entering the pits is 5th. Simon of the Desert in Audi SEs is P7. Simon of the Desert is now P6. Ludden in Box and Care is 2nd, 3.0 behind de Graaf. Zahn in Sachs SEs on lap 5 is 5th. Lekmanski is P3, 4.2 behind Ludden. Ludden was 5.8 faster last lap. Gregory Myers entering the pits is P9. Gregory Myers exiting pits. Lekmanski passed Ludden for P2. Gregory Myers is 9th. Gregory Myers entering the pits is 9th. Heyman in Bra 1/4 CKE is 4th. De Graaf is 1st. The leader has just finished the race. Mark finished 1st. Kevin Lekmanski finished 2nd. Ludden finished 3rd. Heyman finished P4. David Zahn finished P5. Simon of the Desert finished 6th. The race session is at Auto Union Ring in Darmstadt, Germany. The wind speed is 2 km/h from the northeast. John Ludden is first. Björn Heyman from United States is P2. Gregory Myers from United States is third. Ludden from United States is first. Myers entering the pits is P3. Race start. Björn Heyman is first. Heyman lost first to John Ludden. Ludden is P1. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Announcer bot is active. The qualification session is at Watkins Glen in Watkins Glen, USA. The wind speed is 4 km/h from the northeast. Kevin Lekmanski is P1. Samir Kadora from Cuba is second. Lekmanski from United States in turn 11 is first. Kevin Lekmanski is up 15.89 in turn 2, S's. Lekmanski is up 17.34 in turn 5, outer loop. Lekmanski is up 17.48 in turn 11. Kevin Lekmanski improved his P1 with a 1:13.935. Lekmanski is up 1.90 in turn 2, S's. Lekmanski is up 2.27 in turn 5, outer loop. Kevin Lekmanski is up 2.53 in turn 11. Lekmanski is provisional pole with a 1:11.352. Five minutes remaining in the session. Bjorn Heyman from United States in turn 4, S's is P3. David Zahn from United States in turn 2, S's is P2 up 0.10. Zahn is up 0.92 in turn 5, outer loop. Kevin Lekmanski is P1 up 0.10. Pork Fried Bryce from United States in turn 5, outer loop is second up 0.10. Pork fried rice improved is P2 with a 111.895. 0.543 off pole. Pork fried rice is up 0.11 in turn 1, the 90. Kevin Lekmansky is P1. Lekmansky is provisional pole with a 111.314. Simon of the Desert is P4. Simon of the Desert is up 27.84 in turn 5, outer loop. Pork fried rice is second up 0.12. Simon of the Desert from United States is fourth. Pork fried rice in turn 2, Esses is second. Best lap is a 111.895. 0.581 off pole. Marc DeGraw from Canada is P6. Marc DeGraw improved is P6 with a 236.962. 125.648 off pole. Marc DeGraw is up 0.22 in turn 2, Esses. DeGraw is up 0.08 in turn 5, outer loop. Pork fried rice in turn 3, Esses is P2 up 0.19. Marc DeGraw is provisional pole with a 111.229. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Lekmansky is second. Lekmansky is up 0.26 in turn 10. Kevin Lekmansky is provisional pole with a 111.049. The race session is at Watkins Glen in Watkins Glen, USA. The wind speed is 4 km/h from the west. Kevin Lekmansky is first. Marc DeGraw from Canada is second. Pork fried rice from United States is third. David Zahn from United States is fourth. Simon of the Desert from United States is P5. Bjorn Heyman from United States is 6th. Gregory Myers from United States is P7. Lekmansky from United States is P1. Myers entering the pits is 7th. Heyman entering the pits is 6th. Race start. Mark DeGraw is 2nd. Pork Fried Bryce is P3. Zahn in turn 4, Esses is P4. Simon of the Desert is P5. DeGraw in turn 5, outer loop is 2nd. DeGraw lost P2 to Pork Fried Bryce. Mark DeGraw passed Pork Fried Bryce for 2nd. Pork Fried Bryce is P3. Zahn in turn 11 is 4th. Simon of the Desert is 5th. 10 minutes remaining in the session. DeGraw in turn 2, Esses is 2nd, 0.3 behind Kevin Lekmansky. David Zahn in turn 4, Esses is 4th, 0.2 behind Simon of the Desert. Zahn is now 3rd. Pork Fried Bryce in turn 5, outer loop is P4, 0.3 behind Zahn. DeGraw in turn 10 is P2, 0.2 behind Lekmansky. Pork Fried Bryce is P4, 0.1 behind Zahn. Mark in turn 2, Esses is 2nd, 0.4 behind Kevin Lekmansky. Pork Fried Bryce in turn 4, Esses is P4, 0.3 behind Zahn. Mark DeGraw in turn 10 is P2, 0.5 behind Lekmansky. Pork Fried Bryce is 4th, 0.3 behind David Zahn. Mark in turn 2, Esses on lap 4 is P2, 0.2 behind Lekmansky. Pork fried rice in turn 3, Essie's is P4, 0.3 behind Zahn. Mark in turn 5, outer loop is P2, 0.3 behind Lekmanski. Pork fried rice is 4th, 0.1 behind Zahn. De Gras is 2nd, 0.5 behind Lekmanski. Pork fried rice in turn 1, the 90 is 4th, 0.5 behind Zahn. Pork fried rice passed Zahn for 3rd. Zahn in turn 4, Essie's is 4th, 0.4 behind pork fried rice. Mark de Gras is 2nd, 0.4 behind Lekmanski. David Zahn in turn 10 is P4, 0.5 behind pork fried rice. Mark de Gras is 2nd, 0.3 behind Lekmanski. 5 minutes remaining in the session. David Zahn in turn 4, Essie's is 4th, 1.1 behind pork fried rice. Pork fried rice was 1.4 faster last lap. Mark is P2, 0.3 behind Lekmanski. De Gras passed Lekmanski for 1st. Pork fried rice in turn 11 is P3, 0.6 behind Lekmanski. Zahn in turn 1, the 90 is 4th, 0.4 behind pork fried rice. Lekmanski in turn 4, Essie's is 2nd, 0.2 behind Mark de Gras. Kevin Lekmanski passed Mark for P1. De Gras in turn 5, outer loop is P2, 0.2 behind Lekmanski. Pork fried rice is P3, 0.1 behind de Gras. Pork fried rice was 10.3 faster last lap. De Gras is P3. Mark passed pork fried rice for P2. Pork fried rice in turn 2, Essie's on lap 8 is 3rd, 0.1 behind Mark. Pork fried rice was 0.8 faster last lap. de Gras is third battling Pork Fried Rice. Marc de Gras passed Pork Fried Rice for second. Pork Fried Rice is third, 0.2 behind de Gras. Marc is second. Best lap is a 1:10.398. Zahn in turn 11 is fifth. Zahn passed Simon of the Desert for P4. Simon of the Desert is fifth. Best lap is a 1:13.658. 3.260 off the fastest lap. Pork Fried Rice in turn 10 on lap 9 is P2, 0.8 behind Kevin Lekmanski. Heyman exiting pits. Simon of the Desert in turn 10 is fifth, 1.6 behind Zahn. Pork Fried Rice is second, 0.8 behind Kevin Lekmanski. Lekmanski in turn 10 is P1, 0.9 ahead of Pork Fried Rice. The leader has just finished the race. Kevin Lekmanski finished first. Pork Fried Rice finished second. Marc de Gras finished third. Zahn is P4. David Zahn finished fourth. Simon of the Desert finished P5. Heyman is sixth. Bjorn Heyman finished P6. The race session is at Watkins Glen in Watkins Glen, USA. The wind speed is 2 km/h from the north. Bjorn Heyman is first. Simon of the Desert from United States is second. David Zahn from United States is P3. Mark DeGraw from Canada is fourth. Pork Fried Bryce from United States is P5. Kevin Lekmanski from United States is sixth. Gregory Myers from United States is P7. Heyman from United States is first. Race start. Zahn is P3. Mark is P4. Pork Fried Bryce in turn 4, Esses is 5th. Lekmanski is 6th. Myers in turn 5, outer loop is P7. Simon of the Desert is P2. David Zahn in turn 11 is third. Zahn lost P3 to DeGraw. Mark DeGraw in turn 1, the 90 is P4. Best lap is a 1:48.039. 1.312 off the fastest lap. 10 minutes remaining in the session. DeGraw passed David Zahn for third. Pork Fried Bryce exiting pits. David Zahn in turn 4, Esses is 5th battling Kevin Lekmanski. Simon of the Desert in turn 5, outer loop is P3, 0.2 behind DeGraw. Mark from Canada in turn 10 is second, 0.3 ahead of Simon of the Desert. Lekmanski is fourth. Lekmanski passed Simon of the Desert for P3. Jared Bloom exiting pits. Heyman is P3. Best lap is a 1:13.267. 1.395 off the fastest lap. Zahn in turn 5, outer loop is 6th, 0.5 behind Myers. Simon of the Desert in turn 10 is 4th, 0.4 behind Heyman. Jared Bloom entering the pits is 8th. Lekmanski in turn 1, the 90 is P2, 0.5 behind Mark de Graaf. Gregory Myers is 5th, 0.9 behind Simon of the Desert. Jared Bloom exiting pits. Kevin Lekmanski in turn 10 is 2nd, 0.8 behind Mark. Zahn in turn 11 is P6, 0.4 behind Myers. Gregory Myers from United States is P5, 0.4 ahead of David Zahn. Zahn is P5, 0.2 behind Myers. Bjorn Heyman entering the pits is 7th. Zahn passed Gregory Myers for 4th. Zahn is now 4th. Lekmanski is P3, 0.9 behind Mark. Zahn is P5. David Zahn is now P3. Simon of the Desert is P4, 0.1 behind Zahn. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Lekmanski in turn 5, outer loop is P2, 0.5 behind de Graaf. Simon of the Desert is P4, 0.8 behind Zahn. Kevin Lekmanski is P2, 0.3 behind Mark. Pork fried rice is P5, 0.5 behind Zahn. Pork fried rice passed Zahn for 4th. Kevin Lekmanski in turn 5, outer loop is 2nd, 0.2 behind Mark de Graaf. Mark de Graaf in turn 10 is P2, 0.1 behind Lekmanski. Kevin Lekmanski is P2 battling de Graaf. Kevin Lekmanski passed de Graaf for P1. De Graaf in turn 2, Esses is P2, 0.5 behind Lekmanski. Simon of the Desert in turn 2, Esses is 4th, 0.2 behind Pork Fried Bryce. De Graaf in turn 10 is 2nd, 1.0 behind Lekmanski. Simon of the Desert is 4th, 0.2 behind Pork Fried Bryce. Zahn is 5th, 0.5 behind Simon of the Desert. Simon of the Desert in turn 4, Esses is 5th battling Zahn. Mark de Graaf is P2, 1.1 behind Lekmanski. Zahn is 4th, 4.1 behind Pork Fried Bryce. Pork Fried Bryce was 2.9 faster last lap. Mark is 2nd, 2.2 behind Lekmanski. Lekmanski is 1st. The leader has just finished the race. Kevin Lekmanski finished P1. Mark de Graaf finished P2. Pork Fried Bryce is P3. Pork Fried Bryce finished 3rd. Zahn finished P4. Simon of the Desert finished 5th. The race session is at Watkins Glen in Watkins Glen, USA. The wind speed is 2 km/h from the north. The race session is at Watkins Glen in Watkins Glen, USA. The wind speed is 4 km/h from the northeast. Pork fried rice is first. Marc DeGraw from Canada is second. Simon of the Desert from United States is P3. David Zahn from United States is P4. Bjorn Heyman from United States is P5. Kevin Lekmanski from United States is P6. Pork fried rice from United States is first. Heyman entering the pits is P5. Race start. DeGraw is P2. DeGraw passed pork fried rice for first. Simon of the Desert in turn 1, the 90 is P3. Zahn in turn 2, Esses is P4. Simon of the Desert is P3. Zahn is P4. Simon of the Desert is third. David Zahn in turn 10 is P4. Kevin Lekmanski is 5th. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Kevin Lekmanski passed David Zahn for P4. David Zahn in turn 1, the 90 is 5th. Best lap is a 1:55.435. 0.816 off the fastest lap. DeGraw in turn 4, Esses is second. Best lap is a 1:54.950. 0.331 off the fastest lap. Simon of the Desert in turn 5, outer loop is fourth. Best lap is a 1:55.288. 0.669 off the fastest lap. Pork fried rice in turn 10 is second, 0.5 behind Marc DeGraw. Kevin Lekmanski in turn 1, the 90 is third, 0.8 behind Pork Fried Bryce. Pork Fried Bryce is second. Best lap is a 1:13.851. 0.885 off the fastest lap. Kevin Lekmanski is P3, 0.8 behind Pork Fried Bryce. Pork Fried Bryce is P3 battling Lekmanski. Kevin Lekmanski in turn 3, Esses is P2. Best lap is a 1:10.624. 0.371 off the fastest lap. Zahn from United States is 5th, 1.0 behind Simon of the Desert. Zahn was 2.8 faster last lap. Simon of the Desert is P5 battling Zahn. Pork Fried Bryce entering the pits is P3. Simon of the Desert is now P4. Lekmanski in turn 2, Esses is P2, 2.2 behind Mark. Simon of the Desert in turn 4, Esses is P4, 0.8 behind Zahn. Lekmanski is second, 2.2 behind de Graaf. Five minutes remaining in the session. Simon of the Desert is P4. Lekmanski is second, 2.5 behind de Graaf. De Graaf is first, 2.9 ahead of Lekmanski. Lekmanski is second, 3.0 behind de Graaf. De Graaf was 0.6 faster last lap. Mark is first, 3.5 ahead of Kevin Lekmanski. Simon of the Desert entering the pits is P4. Lekmanski is P2, 3.0 behind Mark. Björn Heyman exiting pits. Zahn in turn 1, the 90 on lap 8 is P3. Lekmanski in turn 10 is second, 3.5 behind Mark. David Zahn is P3. Best lap is a 1:11.190. 1.202 off the fastest lap. Heyman is P6. Björn Heyman entering the pits is P6. Mark de Graaf is first, 4.9 ahead of Kevin Lekmanski. Mark de Graaf was 1.0 faster last lap. Zahn in turn 5, outer loop on lap 9 is P3. Lekmanski from United States in turn 5, outer loop is P2. Mark from Canada in turn 10 is P1. The leader has just finished the race. Mark de Graaf finished P1. Lekmanski finished second. David Zahn is third. Zahn finished third. The race session is at Watkins Glen in Watkins Glen, USA. The wind speed is 2 km/h from the northwest. Marc DeGraw is first. Marc entering the pits is P1. Race start.